I'm here at Epcot. Of course I am. Where else would I be? We are going to talk about preparing for your next Disney vacation and things that you need to bring with you. Let's get started. When you're coming to the parks, you want to bring some very important items with you as opposed to buying them here in the park, because you don't want to overpay for them and you want to be prepared from the moment you step on. You don't want to have to be solving problems, right? You want to enjoy your time. So I've got a list of items that I found on Amazon, things that we have purchased that have really helped to make our time in the parks a lot more, simplified maybe. The first thing you're going to start with is a visor for your car. If you are driving or you get here and you are renting a car, you are most definitely going to want to put a visor in the windshield while you're parked. The parking lots are full sun, and yes, the sun shines here all the time. So I would go ahead and invest in one of those, put it in your suitcase. You are not going to regret it, because that car is going to get hot, even in December, even in January. So just do yourself a favor and do that. The next thing you're going to want to do is invest in sunglasses for everyone. The sun shines all the time. These are actually prescription, and I wear them when I drive almost every single day. The sun is bright, even in the shade. You can see I'm kind of squinting. So make sure that everybody has a pair or two or three pairs of sunglasses. You are not going to regret it, but you will regret it when the sun is so bright and they just can't keep their eyes open, and then you have to go pay $15, $20 for a pair of Mickey sunglasses. Go buy a cheap pair for everybody. Do that for yourself. Speaking of sun, you want to protect your skin. Chapstick with SPF and sunscreen. I make my own sunscreen. I will put a link in the description box below to my recipe. I really like making it myself. It's also really nice to have a homemade one on your face, so when you're sweating, it's not getting in your eyes and it doesn't burn. You don't want all those chemicals on there. I put a little peppermint essential oils in mine. It gives a nice cool feeling, and you can smell like peppermint all day. Very, very handy to have. So go to the description and click that link, get the recipe. I hope you can make your own. If you have any questions, just ask. I'm here to help you. These towels are really nice to have. You can wet them down in the bathrooms or in a water fountain, and you can put them around your neck, you can put them around your head. These are great. Now in the parks, you can get bigger ones. They're longer, but there's two of them for $15, and I think I can't even, the wind is blowing so much. I got 10 of these for about $12 or $13. So if you've got a large family, get one for everybody or an extra one to spare. I usually tie it to my backpack, so I always have it. It's also nice when you're in the bathroom and you can just dry your hands on it, because sometimes the paper towels are out or sometimes there's a long line. So these are nice to have in your park bag. I also like to have a lanyard to hold my pass, especially if you have a DAS. It's real handy to scan in and out with your card. We don't do the, what is that called? We don't do the Magic Bands or Magic Band Pluses. We don't wear watches. My kids would be fidgeting with them all the time, so we just have our lanyards. We've used these for every park that we've been in with our annual passes, so it's nice to have handy. And as an annual pass holder, I don't forget to show it so I can get my discounts. Speaking of discounts, if you are a Disney Visa card holder, there will be additional discounts for you. Sometimes there are special character meet and greets, sometimes there's a special lounge. So if you have a Disney Visa, you definitely want to bring that with you. And of course you get triple points on everything you spend in the park, so worth it. Let's talk shoes for a moment. I see this all the time. What is the best shoe to wear? Well, that's a really good question. I guess it depends upon your feet. Here's my suggestion on when you are selecting shoes. First of all, go somewhere where they are going to allow you to return them 100% money back guaranteed. I bought a pair of Rikas at DSW and they don't allow returns, and Rikas was not the right shoe for me. It came highly recommended. I did the Google search. It was on the top list of great walking shoes for women, and it was not my shoe. And so that money was just kind of flushed down the toilet. I have done really well with Skechers in the past, and I like to go to Kohl's and get those, but Skechers are not doing me any favors right now. So I bit the bullet and I bought some Hokas, and so far I'm liking these. I still have like a rubbing spot, and I'm not sure why. Maybe I've got a claw coming out of the back of my foot. I don't know. But in that situation, bring Band-Aids. And I like to bring big ones, but you can bring all sizes. Keep those in your park bag as well. What I would do if you have a Ray, that's where I got my Hokas, REI. It's like a camping store. You want to go somewhere that has somebody who actually knows shoes. Anymore, like, the consumer is the expert. And when it comes to shoes and walking thousands of miles, you don't want to leave that up to your own expertise unless you really know shoes. You know your feet. Get some help with somebody who really knows shoes. So look for those places that have shoe experts. And good luck. Have you subscribed yet? Have you shared this with a friend? Please do that. Like this video. Hit that notification bell. And come see me on Patreon. I'd love to get to know you. Good morning from sunny Florida. Actually, you can't, well, you kind of tell. We'll try to do this. Don't look at my messy bed or my park bag back there. Let's talk about your water bottle. I recommend getting a double insulated bottle. This one is Iron Flask. So far, I love it. It's about 22 ounces. I mean, the problem is if you carry a 40-ounce bottle, then you're carrying 40 ounces of water and ice. So it's okay to have something that's a little smaller. I do like the Iron Flask. I've got a link in the description in my Amazon link of like Disney finds, things that you're going to want to buy before your trip, things for your park bag. What I like about the Iron Flask is, first of all, it's got a wide mouth. Now with Disney ice, it's not necessarily a deal because they have like little cylinder ice cubes, which is great. But if you're staying at a hotel, that's not going to be the case. And you're going to get different shapes of ice that may not fit into a smaller mouth. And also, I had a really small mouth water bottle when we had passes to Universal, and the Coke Freestyle machines had bigger ice cubes that I couldn't get in there. All I could do was find cold water. So another thing that I like about the Iron Flask is it comes with 3 different lids. I usually use the lid that has the straw sipper. That's not always great if you are mixing things in, like I'm mixing in my Active and my Hydrate. Sometimes you can get clumps of powder and be surprised. So this is the second lid, and it's just a flip top, drinking lid that I used yesterday, and I like that. And I think today I'm going to try the complete takeoff lid, and it's got a little holder, so you're not always trying to find a place to put your lid down. So I think I might like this one better for the parks, but I love that I have 3 different options with this water bottle. And I got the water bottle cleaner as well from Iron Flask. Yes, it's like $11, but it's longer and it's more sturdy than anything you're going to find. So it's actually going to get all the way down to the bottom of your bottle, and you're going to have a handle sticking out of the top. All good park finds. One thing with water, I see a lot of people who are ordering cases of water with grocery delivery, and I understand that, but I would say bring your own water bottle and then order the gallons of water, because It's going to take up less space. It's going to be less expensive. It's less plastic that does not get recycled. I hate to tell you this, but our plastic recycling in this country is horrible, and we don't do anything but ship it over to other countries who are now refusing to take it because their countries are covered up in our plastic garbage. Seriously, have you seen Wall-E? We are living that reality right now. So, ugh. Just try to bring your own reusable. There's no try, only do. Bring your own reusable water bottle. And then buy the gallons of water. And then you'll have ice in your hotel or resort or whatever. So, I mean, if you're staying at a resort that has a kitchen, you might not have an ice maker, but you can always buy a bag of ice. That's my soapbox on bringing your own water. And it can be difficult to drink enough water. I noticed that I was not drinking enough water yesterday and walking around, and that can start causing problems in your legs, muscle cramps, and just your overall mood. And you definitely don't want to be getting sick, heat exhaustion or whatever, just because you didn't drink enough water. So I want you to be safe, and I want you to be thinking through all of this. So when you are down here for your wonderful vacation, then you'll be prepared. And that's why I'm here. I met a couple of wonderful ladies yesterday on the Skyliner, and I think it was their 4th or 5th trip. They did their once-in-a-lifetime trip 2 years ago, and then they decided that they wanted to do it every year, and they booked 2 trips a year. I just want to encourage you, don't think that this is the only opportunity that you're ever going to have, because you will find a way. Once you get here and you start experiencing the parks and the people, and it can be a lot of fun, and then you're going to want to come back. So don't blow it. It's okay to ease into this pool. You don't have to dive into the deep end. All right, let's continue the park bag talk and what needs to be in there. First and foremost, you've got the protein snacks, and to go along with that, you're going to want to bring some of this dental floss. Also, the popcorn, along with our sunscreen. I've got my chapstick. Here is my homemade sunscreen, and I definitely need to put more on before I put my shirt on today because I got a little red on my chest. I always like to carry lotion and nail file, stuff like that. Ziploc bags, although you're going to probably ask, Laura, where's your gallon size? Yeah, I totally forgot the gallon size today for this trip. I thought it was in my park bag. It was not, so I am making do by stuffing popcorn in my quart size bags. I digress. Deodorant in everybody's park bag. You are welcome. Every single kid gets a stick of deodorant. No joke. I don't love the deodorant that I've been making, so I'm still going with commercial, but I will get this figured out, and I will post a link, I promise you. These are my supplements, my vitamins, my blood sugar stabilizers. I've got some ibuprofen in a little thing. These are nice and little handy just to keep, and you don't have to take up a lot of space. Hydration. You guys, this is so important. I use Hydrate, and I need to get another stick and put it in here because I need more. I could tell. It's really difficult to drink water in Orlando just because it tastes like sulfur. There are some good places around the parks to get it, and if you watch my travel by map, I point out several of those, so I'll link those here for you. These True Limes, you can get them True Lime, True Lemon, or True Orange. These are really nice. I love the lime flavor, but you're probably going to need several, like maybe 2 per water bottle. And I obviously always bring your own water bottle. These are also good. So they're a little bit bigger. You've got more flavor in them. My kids they come in several different flavors. So it's just nice to try to mask that courtesy water sometimes. And here's another one that we found. They're called Greenwise. They do not have any fake sugar in them. Stay away from sucralose. Stay away from aspartame. They're not doing your body any favors. Stay away from full sugar. You want something that's lightly sweetened or sweetened with stevia. These do the trick, and they have several flavors. But look up Greenwise. I found them at Publix. Maybe I'll find them on Amazon, and I'll put them in that link. It's in the description of all the park bag essentials that you need. Well, okay, so here's my active. You can also find some energy hydration packs. You just have to watch where your energy is coming from. And then, of course, I have my pink drink and my collagen, because, you know, it's important. And then, of course, my bandages. Oh, here's something that I forgot yesterday. I couldn't do any more videos in Hollywood Studios because I didn't have a plug for my cord. Epcot has USB places for you to plug in, but the rest of the parks don't. So it's great to bring a cord, but you're also going to need to bring a plug-in if you do that. Could you bring a battery charger? Yes, you can. Was it my intention to bring a battery charger? Yes, it was. Did I do it? Nope, walked out the house without them. So here we are, old school, with the plug. Now you just got to find an outlet. I hope this video was useful to help you prepare for your next vacation, whether you drive or you fly. All these things you need to bring. Come see me on Patreon, and we'll see you on my next video.